But I want to let's start with rule of law, because right now we're talking about an independence movement. And, we have in Canada nations within nations. That's a nation divided. And I think we need one rule of law that applies to everybody equally. So, I mean, one of the problems I see with government is that they're constantly trying to appease these special interest groups, whether it's the teachers union or whether it's the Indigenous population, or if it's some other group, whether it's the woke culture, cancel culture group. What are your thoughts around that?
Well, just on the rule of law issue, this goes back to Magna Carta, Runnymede. It's been central to the success and growth and of not just Great Britain, but all of the British colonies, of which we're one. And but the rule of law in the past did not mean the rule of lawyers. And what's happened under the Charter of Rights since 1982, and not by accident, I think Trudeau had a design and saw this coming. The left, particularly the post-materialist left, the woke DEI left, has used the courts, and particularly the Supreme Court. Of course, they control the appointments, not just to the Supreme Court, but also all the provincial superior courts as well, to move their agenda, the DEI woke agenda, the climate change agenda, the Aboriginal stuff, into the courts and away from accountable governments. And it's all done under the name of the Charter and constitutional law. But again, in effect, and the government funds the very groups that are going to court to challenge the laws that the Liberals don't like. So the Liberals fund these different advocacy groups. The advocacy groups, in turn, of course, support the Liberals, and the judges make decisions that both groups want. So it's a vicious circle, and one in which an increasingly large number, certainly Western Canada is left out of, but an increasingly large section of all of Canadian society are left out.